Hi, my name is Amanda Dunnick, and I teach for Great Hearts in San Antonio. I am absolutely blown away by how fantastic this school has begun. It's up and running, and we're just 4 weeks in, and it's fabulous already. Before this, I taught at Great Hearts in Phoenix, which is where Great Hearts began. And my husband and I are both teachers in Great Hearts, and we have just loved it. Before then, I taught in a public school, and I've also taught in a private school. And just weighing both of those differences, Great Hearts is the perfect medium between the two. It's very rigorous. The curriculum is a challenge for these students, but along the way we're coaching them and we're helping them achieve that high standard. So they're able to achieve. Even these students that have never experienced the rigor that Great Hearts expects, they come in and just in 4 weeks we're already up to the standard that I hope they can get. I teach kindergarten, and my students are speaking in complete sentences. They are very capable of communicating with one another. They're learning numbers, they're learning phonograms, the sounds that you need in order to read, and I can already tell they're on the fast track to being great readers. And a lot of them, this is their first experience in school at all. Previously, before working at Great Hearts, I was abroad teaching in Jakarta, Indonesia at a private school. And that curriculum that we taught there was fantastic. We were teaching students that were part of the wealthy sector in that country, and so they all were able to perform really high beyond their grade levels. So knowing that we wanted to come back into the country, we needed to be in a school that also would push in that way, and interviewed with Great Hearts and fell in love with it. And my husband and I talked about it, and when we heard the mission of this school, we knew that we had to be a part of that. Great Hearts in San Antonio is here to make a difference. They plan to impact this city. They're changing lives already. And I didn't know that it could be so possible to have that happen so quickly, but I've already seen it. I've seen a positive response to a charter school, which is very unusual, and I've seen amazing results with students who are genuinely in love with what we have to teach. I think that one of the great things about having charter schools in San Antonio, especially Great Hearts, is that as a whole, the impact that it makes on the city is not just within one school, but it immediately affects those students, it affects those families, it affects who those family knows, the community as a whole. And our goal in Great Hearts is to form the whole student, to form their soul, to really dive deep into our subjects and to make sure that they're grasping the entire material, not just skimming the surface, but we really go in depth. So by doing that, these students are thinking, they're engaged, their sense of wonder is being sparked, their depth of inquiry, we're going at that level where these students are learning to love to learn. And that love for learning is going to carry them on their entire lives. And it's not just good for Great Hearts, it's good for the community. These are great members of the community that we're forming. The kindergartners in my class will grow up to be fantastic members of the San Antonio community, and they'll make an impact, and their children will make an impact, and this whole city will just develop and flourish from the small impact of a charter school like Great Hearts.